Welcome to XP Share, where we are going to be taking the occasional look into comics and anime on top of the weekly book videos. And we're about to make the massive dive into the world of One Piece, which is a titanic achievement for the anime medium, as well as a massive series. I know basically nothing about this series, so if you want to join a One Piece noobs journey, let's get started. One Piece is a epic tale of friendship and classic anime power escalation battles. It was created by Eiichiro Oda, who has seen lots of success in this series, as well as a one-shot he did for Cowboy Manga Wanted in his early years after college, which won an award, the Tezuka Manga Award as well, so he was fairly renowned even from the get-go. As stated earlier, I know little to nothing about this series, jumping in, other than he eats a fruit or something he's not supposed to, and now he's made out of rubber. I also saw one clip where I think he gets some kind of metal power for his gun ability, so with my pathetic understanding of the series was all about prior to reading, let's recap and review Volume 1. Gold Roger, the king of pirates, has achieved it all. Wealth, fame, and power has all been his. Not surprisingly, the final words spoke before they lopped off his head inspired the adventures throughout the world to sail the seas. We start in the past in a peaceful village to crewmen watching a pre-teen Luffy slashing a chunk out of his face to show his guts to the crew, and amongst the celebration of his courage, he pledges to join a pirate crew and begs to be a part of their next voyage. We also learn Luffy's name, Anchor, as apparently one of the character flaws. He cannot swim. Seems appropriate for a pirate in training, although apparently his punch is also as powerful as a pistol. We get to see some deliberation between the parties about how long they're staying, how Luffy needs to get older, etc., etc. And a figure called the Scourge of the Mountains makes his way into the tavern and swiftly kicks red-haired Shanks to the ground in anger due to the lack of booze in the tavern, and leaves. Luffy, angered by Shanks' inability to fight back, goes to leave in an attempt to explain to Luffy killing isn't necessary and it doesn't make you a man, as he grabs Luffy's arm, which begins to stretch, revealing that just a few panels earlier he had actually eaten the gum fruit, also known as the devil fruit. Luffy, now in good spirits from his abilities, is enjoying his days while the pirate crew is out to sea, until the bandit returns to the town one day and starts beating him up, realizing he has some type of ability. The townsfolk try to stop, no avail, and luckily the pirates return just in time to start taking down the bandit, exclaiming how pirates don't need to play by the rules and nobody hurts a friend of Shanks. Quick break from the story here. I really enjoy the panel layouts here. We do get a lot of close-up reactions. However, we get some really good framing and dynamic poses as well. For a first issue, I'm honestly impressed by how much these poses are being pushed to convey movement, action, and the reaction of characters. Not typically common for first issues, where I find a lot of the character designs haven't been roped in yet. But yeah, let's get back to the issue. The main bandit drops a smoke bomb and takes off with Luffy into a small boat into the sea and kicks Luffy out to drown, where he cannot swim. Falling to his death in the sea, Luffy reflects to the bandits mocking the pirates, Shanks, and everything he idolizes and aspires to be, and just when I expected kind of a random burst of power from Luffy, a giant eel comes in and eats the boat and the bandit, and it looks to Luffy next. Shanks appears at the last minute to save Luffy as the eel chomps down at the last second. On the following page, it is revealed that Shanks loses his arm to the eel. As he bleeds profusely into the ocean, he manages to stay cool and calm, as well as nurturing to the young boy. Everything will be alright. On that day, Luffy learned the seas were in fact full of dangers, and that he will grow and become a pirate on his own with his own crew. Not only that, he will become the king of all pirates. Shanks reflects back and sees himself in Luffy and places his hat on Luffy's head and bids him farewell, as well as the town. We do get a quick time skip as well of Luffy mastering his Gum Gum pistol punch and killing off the eel that took Shanks' arm as a quick end card as well. This image is hopefully a very strong depiction of things to come. The dynamic poses in this manga are very interesting. I'm not entirely sold on the character design. That was probably what threw me off the most about this series kind of leading up to it. However, I do find mangas tend to take some time to grow on me, and that the designs are typically refined a bit and tightened up as the series goes. So yeah, that was One Piece Volume 1. I really enjoyed it, as stated a few times in here. Although the character designs don't pop for me, the posing, the dynamics of the framing, and the... So yeah, Volume 1 of One Piece, thought it was solid. I really enjoyed it. As stated before, the character designs aren't totally doing it for me at this moment, but will probably grow on me as I go through the series. But the big standout for me is just the posing, the dynamic action. Really, really top notch. I can understand why people are digging this, as well, assuming based on what I've heard from some people, the dynamics and the stories and even the world itself are very interesting. So looking forward to dive into it. So thanks for checking this out. This has been XP Share review of One Piece. I'll have a review of Alloy of Law coming up later this week as well for my Sanderson recap, counting up to the reveal and release of Book 4 of Mistborn Era 2. So feel free to click like, add, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what you'd like reviewed next. Have a good one.